our products were sold in 2021 alone? Clearly not. Coke has a new flavor, guys. Are you ready for this one? Do you know how McDonald's will do a what are they called? The guys, the Korean boy bands,
BTS partnership?
Yes, BTS. They'll do a BTS meal, or they'll do a whatever meal that, honors a rapper or something like, yes, Travis Scott, something like that. Coke is doing this, and it's a collaboration with Marshmello, the masked DJ and electronic music producer. So, what do you think the flavor of the marshmallow-inspired Coke is?
S'mores. Ooh, yeah. It better be marshmallow related, but s'mores, I like that.
No.
Marshmallow fluff?
It's strawberry and watermelon.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Really?
To it, Tyler.
Because the guy says, Marshmello says his favorite flavors are strawberry and watermelon.
Okay.
So it will, I don't know, I think they...
Sure, marshmallow's on the nose, I get that, but come on now.
I feel like they missed an opportunity.
Agreed. S'mores inspired Coca-Cola?
Yes, I feel like they missed an opportunity.
I didn't miss that.
All right, both of you chimed in when I was talking about Taco Bell's newest food. It uses an oversized Cheez-It. So, a massive Cheez-It, 16 times the standard size, serves as the base for Taco Bell's new Big Cheez-It Tostada. So you've got this tostada, this giant Cheez-It on the bottom, with ground beef, sour cream, tomatoes, lettuce, cheddar cheese, all the taco for $2.49. They say it's abundantly cheesy and it's nostalgic. Here's my favorite part. Yet magically modern in a dining experience. First off, Nick Palliotini, you just sent me a story about how even if we wanted to try it, we're probably not going to get to. Why?
Right. And if you want to see, really quick, if you want to see what they look like, both the tostada and the crunch wrap, check out all three of our Twitters, because I put the pictures up there for you to see them. But specifically, this is only available for 2 weeks, or when of all supplies last, at one single store. It's the Taco Bell corporate store in Irvine on Baraka Parkway. So there was already a rush on them. I'm pretty sure it's not going to last through the weekend.
How many times have you guys gone to Taco Bell recently or driven by one, and you see the sign that the pizza still isn't even there anymore?
Actually,
I went to one a couple weeks ago, and there was a sign there that said the pizza is still sold out.
I haven't been back because they're sold out. So I'm only going to like dietary punishment exception. For me to go to Taco Bell, it's got to be one of those days where it's like, you know what? I gotta go to Taco Bell. It hasn't happened yet. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm due.
Yeah, I feel like
cleanse. I love it, Tyler. You talk about cleanse.
and then follow it up with the Klondike bar.
There you go. Just hate myself from start to finish.
Exactly.
I know what we're doing for Tyler's first.
Hey. All right, we come back. We're going to talk with ABC's Tom Rivers. During the shooting meeting in Spain, you've got NATO leaders who have declared Russia their most significant and direct threat. And here's what I want to know. It sounds great, right, when these NATO leaders say these things, we're going to go hard on Russia. What does that actually mean? Does it actually come with some action, or are those just fighting words? We'll see in just a second. Nick Palliotini now, what's up on the drive, the early morning drive in Southern California.
Oh, we've got a handful of that's going to be from, I'm sure I don't know if those log with the wire. Get Townsend and Street right around Tohoto to those log with the wire. Townsend and Street are still working in lanes there. So definitely good ready first thing this morning. What's going on over there? Second corner, heavy sections are slowing over also before La Sierra as we make way to the 241 toll road. And ongoing problems for your drive. Actually, maybe clear. Yep, it's been clear. So an earlier problem on the southbound side of the 5 before the 605. Looks like it was a few left lanes shut down. They have finally clear, but still pretty heavy for you to come out of Commerce. KFI in the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Nick Palliotini.
Erwin, doesn't that patriotic music fill you with pride?
No, Larry, it fills me with dread.
Why?
Because I know what's coming next. You crazy sin-sleep independent sales discount.
But Erwin, Sin-Sleep Independent Sale is our chance to help people celebrate living and sleeping in the best country in the world.
Great, Dad. So during Sin-Sleep Independent Sale, you can save up to $1,000 on select mattresses from Sealy, Beautyrest, and Kingsdown.
$1,000 off? Thanks, Drew. I already had your dad driving me nuts, but now I got it in stereo.
We're even taking up to $500 off 2 of the best sleep brands, Tempur-Breeze mattresses and Purple Sleep Systems.
I'm turning purple.
Plus, with your good credit, pay 0% financing for 24 months with your minimum monthly payment.
All I can say is you're killing me, Larry, and you're not helping either, Drew.
So this Independence holiday, from your sleep to sit and sleep. And remember, Sin Sleep will beat anyone's advertised price on your mattress is free!
SoCal weather from KFI. We've got a sunny day ahead, but actually a little bit cooler. Not at the beaches. It's been the same there during this heat wave. Highs are just going to be in the low to mid 70s. It looks like we're doing upper 70s to low 80s for Metro LA and OC, but it's inland. That's where we're going to start to see temperatures drop a little bit. Highs today are just going to be in the low to mid 90s. It looks like low to mid 90s again for tomorrow. But Saturday, highs are going to drop into the upper 80s to low 90s and stay that way through the 4th of July. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Jennifer Jones-Lee.
Sign up for Lowe's MVP's Pro Rewards and Partnership Program and get exclusive rewards to help level up your business. Program subject to terms and conditions valid through 12/31/22. See Lowe's.com/L/Pro-Loyalty terms subject to change. Before miles personally return are often up to 10 times the original insurance company offer. This is total more than $1 billion of your archives fees. So if you've been injured, don't just settle for better. Do 10 times better with Jacoby Miles. Call us at 800-992-2322.
COVID-19 vaccine helps you vaccinated safer from the risks of COVID-19. Now, more than 6 months or later, are eligible to receive extended referral protection. As a parent, you might have questions or want to find out more about COVID-19 vaccines for kids. And you can help. Talk with your doctor today or visit vaccineofficeers.com to learn more so you can feel good about the fact. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
This is Jacob Online. If you've been in an accident, call 844-24-JACOB.
KFI AM 640.
The news, what it means, why it matters.
Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. This is your wake-up call. I'm Jennifer Jones-Lee. Hey, the average price of a gallon of regular gas in LA County decreased for the 16th consecutive day, falling a cent to $6.33. In Orange County, the average price is now $6.24. Let's go now to ABC's Tom Middleton. We are waiting any moment for the president to make a speech from the NATO summit this morning. What's he expected to talk about?
Well, I guess it's kind of a variation on the same theme we're hearing from everybody there. For the 15th millionth time, yes, we're all united. We're united. We're united. United in beating up, I guess, back to the Cold War days of 30-some years ago of larger troop deployments, this time in Eastern Europe and the Baltics. And the fact that because of events in Ukraine, more spending on defense for the military-industrial complex. So here in the UK, Boris Johnson says we're going to be going from 2% GDP to 2.5% GDP. It's a lot of money, and it's coming at a time where, budgets are incredibly strapped here, inflation about 10%. People will be saying, yes, we'd like to do more, take a half out more, but not at the expense of domestic needs. So I think that's going to be a common theme throughout NATO right now. So how are we going to pay for this? We're already swimming in debt.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's got that thing. You're right. NATO also issued this morning about China. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, U.S. kind of leads, in essence, the NATO alliance. We all know that. And, again, some of the moves as far as beefing up the rapid reaction force in Europe have to do with the perceived threat of Russia and also the language being used about China, a strategic choice. I guess that's a level down from threat. But in essence, this administration, through a stated policy of not trying to get any kind of talks going, you're pushing Moscow invasion ever closer together. And that's a dangerous combination. And many people say, keep your eye on Taiwan. Beijing sees the writing on the wall, and they may make a move, who knows, somewhere over the horizon.
All right, we see just like you are waiting for the president to speak at this news conference in NATO, which we understand should happen any time now. Do you have a pinpoint? Have they given a 2-minute warning or anything?
Haven't heard anything at this stage. It's probably pretty quick. Pretty quick, yeah.
All right, that's what I've heard too. All right, thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. See you later. That is ABC's Tom Rivers. It's just past me up. If you look at CNN and Fox right now, you have Fox with the little square in the corner that says soon. In the grid. CNN, little square. Live on CNN, Biden news conference. Soon. This is what we've been relegated to. We are a country who knows breaking news is going to happen soon. Breaking news is when it happens. But we're predicting breaking news? What if he says nothing? What if President Biden talks about the dinner last night? And his 2 granddaughters being with him at the dinner in the grid, along with the NATO leaders. And how does that work? Is that weird? Is that, I mean, my family's very close. I know my dad took me to stuff. Grandpa Bill, he took me to stuff. Work things. But is that weird? You're a bunch of NATO leaders, and you have Maisie and Finnegan Biden hanging out with you? Is that weird for them? Maybe. Get back to some of these stories coming out of the KFI 24-hour newsroom. Help is on the way for people in LA looking for legal pot shops.
Cannabis businesses will see display of placards to indicate they are operating legally and in compliance with public health regulations. The LA City Council approved the ordinance yesterday. The placards are expected to start popping up at businesses that are licensed later this year. Under the program, businesses will apply for an emblem and must undergo a health inspection. Businesses must place the placard in such a way that is visible to the public from the outside. Deborah Morris, KFI News.
If you watch the SCs, I can tell you who the host of the SCs will be this year, Steph Curry. He says, I've had the pleasure of attending the SC Awards. These are the ESPN Sports Awards. He says, I've had the pleasure of attending, but I never imagined I'd have the pleasure of hosting the event. As someone who loves the intersection of sports and entertainment, I look forward to delivering an exciting show for the fans while we celebrate the athletes who created the top moments this year. What's funny about Steph Curry is, I think any basketball fan would agree that over time, we have seen that boy come out of his shell. And in one way, I think one of his daughters, and I don't know which one it is, I believe it's his oldest daughter, she used to sort of wander her way up to the podium when he was doing news conferences. And so oftentimes after a Warriors game, you'd have Steph Curry sitting there with the mic and he'd be holding this little girl. This little girl stole the show. She would smile, she would put her fingers in her mouth, she would sort of dance on Daddy's lap. Nobody gave a flying fig about what Steph Curry was saying about the game and how things went well and what could have been done better and blah, blah, blah. Everybody's eyes were focused on this little girl. And I am wondering if she is the reason that Steph Curry is kind of the entertainer that he is today. I mean, his wife Aisha Curry, in her own right, is a wonderful cook and entertainer, I guess you could say. Her career has really blossomed, but it's that little girl. I'm 100% sure that Steph Curry was thinking, I don't want to be outshone by my, however old she was, 2, 3-year-old at the time. Prince Charles will no longer be accepting large donations of cash after a suitcase full of paper bills that was gifted by a former Qatari prime minister. Made some people in the public say, I'm sorry, wait, what? What'd you get? So the 73-year-old apparently got a total of 3 million euros. That's $3.2 million. I'm gonna get this guy's name wrong, but I'm gonna say it. From Sheikh Hamad bin Hassan bin Haber Al Thani. He's the former Prime Minister of Qatar. Going forward, Prince Charles' team says that there will not be situations like the former Prime Minister's gift. How does this work? What's a suitcase? Is it a suitcase with rollers on it? Is it one of those like old school 60s and 70s ones that's like the leather kind of bag that you have to carry and it's kind of lime green? Is it one of those? And are you like, hey, I'm Sheikh Hamad bin Hassan bin Haber Al Thani. I've got a package for you. and it's got $3.2 million in it. I'm just going to leave the suitcase right here. By the way, make sure you give it to charity. Anyway, since Charles' office has denied there was any wrongdoing, and that, I guess, it says there's no wrongdoing in the air of the British throne accepting bags full of cash as charity donations from a Qatari politician. It's probably, but doesn't that also lead you to ask the question, how many times has this happened? And we now know why Travis Barker, the Blink-182 drummer, was rushed to the hospital in West Hills. He apparently was taken to Cedars-Sinai because he has pancreatitis. Apparently, his pancreas became inflamed because of a recent colonoscopy procedure. And right now they're not saying how he is, but his daughter, Alabama, honestly, she was the one who kind of made everybody nervous because she started asking for prayers for her dad. But at the same time, she was probably super scared. You know, your dad all of a sudden is, you know, probably in horrible pain. A couple of stories that I read said he could barely walk right before he was taken to the hospital. So anyway, we'll see. But, you know, good luck to Travis Barker. That's got to be awesome. Ryan Seacrest is calling out fans for annoying Kelly. They were annoying Kelly Ripa for being rude on live. So apparently, if you're a fan of American Idol, many of you did not like what Kelly Ripa did, and apparently she was rude during a recent episode of Live with Ryan and Kelly. And Kelly apparently during the show was interrupting Ryan. And apparently she did it over and over and over again. And according to fans, she does it throughout the show. Every show. In fact, somebody said, you need to tell Kelly to stop interrupting you. It's very rude. She does it every show, every morning. Very annoying. The show's ratings go up because of you. She is a boring host. Ryan Seacrest says, leave her alone. They're buddies. And if you ever take the side opposite your co-anchor, I'm just saying, because this has happened, it is, you know what you do is the mics go on, and everybody smiles, and everybody does a positive newscast, and then all of a sudden the mics go off, and it's silent in the studio. It's the most awkward thing you've ever felt in your life. Somehow that story went from Ryan and Kelly to me and a former co-anchor. Finally, economy class seats on long-haul flights are a nightmare, right? Because they're not designed for comfort of the passenger. They just want to cram as many butts and seats as they can get. But Air New Zealand wants to combat the issue, so it's testing out their SkyNest concept. It has 6 full-length sleeping pods, so you can actually stretch out and take naps on actual beds. These sleeping pods will be included in the new Boeing 787 Dreamliners that is supposed to start in 2024. And what you can do is, you're going to share it. It's kind of like, I forget what they call it on a Navy ship. It's like a hot pot or something like that. But where you get to book a 4-hour slot in a bunk bed. And I've seen a picture of these. They're sort of these shared SkyNest sleeping pods. So rows of 3 beds located between premium economy and economy class. And the beds come with 4-size pillows, bedding, earplugs, and a reading light, a USB port, ventilation outlet, and all bedding will be changed between sessions to maintain hygiene. On one hand, I think it's pretty great, but at the same time, how is that really any different than going to a hotel? You're sleeping on a bed somebody else was slept in last night, and they just changed the sheets in between it. I know when I put it that way, it comes from. But when we come back, we are going to talk with ABC's Jim Ryan. The migrant death toll has gone up. We're getting details on that tractor-trailer rig that was found abandoned in San Antonio, Texas. Learning more about the driver, and I'm telling you, there's stuff to know about what he was on at the time and who he tried to make himself be. That's coming up. Right now, let's take a look at your drive. Nick Palliotini's checking out 5.
Pretty bad news is still running down. The southbound side is still making their way out of down into the Milwaukee area. Southbound 5 before the 605. It wasn't too rough lane shut down. They're halfway open. Still pretty busy for you though on the 5 southbound. So the 605 and now the northbound side of the 5 definitely into the rough one for out of Milwaukee before the 605 as you make your way towards Slauson. Up in release through Commerce and then out of Commerce to East LA. 5 northbound leaving the 710. We're looking at guys who Boyle Heights as you make your way towards downtown LA and the 101. KFI on the side helps get you there faster. I'm Nick Palliotini.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Celebrate great food at Mattress Firm's July 4th sale. Visit the food benefit and save up to $100 on select mattresses from top brands. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying purchase.
Here's what's trending for Reinhardt Sports Network presented by Mercedes-Benz.
The Dodgers beat the Rockies to avoid getting swept. Springsteen and Homer to move close off that, but a back to start at 6.
Yes, yeah.
The saga of Freeman's free agency continues. The releasing a statement late yesterday. His agent and novel Orban didn't tell Freeman about Atlanta's final offer. If they wanted him to use free agency, local to the former renewed interest in patient Buddy Hill. I'm Nikki Jordan.
Intelligence runs in the family, innovation runs in the family, extraordinary runs in the family. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz range of SUVs. Every member's waiting to impress. Learn more at MDUSA.com. MDUSA.com.
I was cleaning the dog hair out of my practice today. Oh my God. Don't get a black fabric sheet and have white brown. All I knew was it was 100 degrees outside. I'm out there getting dog hair off the sheet, and all I wanted was a glass of water. But I knew I could reward myself when I went inside because I was getting water from a White Source House water system. I love the clean, delicious taste of this water. A White Source House water system uses proprietary technology. They're completely maintenance-free. That's why White Source is recognized as America's